with Utd United manager Tommy Barrett. Tommy, precious point tonight. It could well prove to be. Didn't look likely for a long time though.
No, we were. Wexford were very good tonight, and we were happy to get the draw, to be honest.
Then he could have won it at the end. That's football, isn't it? Sean McSweeney's header, yeah.
Yeah, Sean was unlucky, and we hit the post, and William tried to crossbar before that. But I think that would have been really harsh on Wexford, considering they were the better team for the majority of the game.
They obviously won last week. They're bottom of the table. They won last week. Probably came here with a bit of confidence. You were 24 points ahead of them on the league table before kick-off. I know you obviously lost your last two games, but were you disappointed maybe that you didn't produce greater intensity and urgency maybe through the opening hour maybe?
Look, they're a good side. We say it every week, Colm. We have to be at our best every week. To beat anyone or to get a result against anyone, and the lads have been at their best for most weeks. I think tonight was our flattest performance probably of the season, even though we lost against Cabinteely 4-1 the last day out. I think we were a bit better even that night, but we were just flat, and they were good. They were sharper than us. They got the second balls, and we're happy to get the point for a finish.
Mike made a couple of crucial saves, didn't he? 1-0. If they had got a second, probably would have been more difficult to get something out of it.
Yeah, of course it would have. Yeah, but look, when we started playing the last 15 minutes, and we were really, really good. But we need to do better for a longer period of time. Our fitness levels were good. I 3 or 4 of them Wexford lads going down with cramp. And our lads were still going strong, and the subs made an impact. So. Overall, I'm happy with the point. We're not happy with the performance as a group, but look, we'll take it considering we're level on points with Bray and only 2 points off Galway, and obviously with the other results kind of going our way as well. So it keeps the board ticking over.
I suppose particularly important, Tommy, to get the point with the break next week with the FAI Cup. So to go into that break with the point, probably give the players a few days off or whatever before your next match against Cove Rounders in 2 weeks. Yeah,
we will. We need to get back in training and get back to the drawing board and get the lads a bit more confident. Like we were very good last week against Bray, but it just seems the last 2 home games we're playing like a team with an expectation on our shoulders, and we don't need to do that. I've said in the previous interview there that we're 26 weeks old as a senior club, and to be at this stage of the season and in a position where we are, the lads have done fantastically well, and they're a credit to themselves, they're a credit to the club, and they're a great bunch of lads. So we'll keep, and I'm sure they'll reinvigorate and recalibrate and bounce back.
The playing surface of the Markets Field has come in for a huge amount of praise, obviously through the season. And then today we had such a wet day in Limerick, and then that heavy shower before, an hour before kick-off, on the pitch inspection. Did that have an impact on your prep and maybe the uncertainty of whether the game would actually be able to go ahead, and then wondering, and put back 15 minutes? So what was that like from your point of view?
That's been an excuse, that's for both teams, Colm. It didn't affect Wexford. I thought we started okay the first, from minutes 5 to 15 we were okay, and the last 15 minutes we were good, but I'm not going to put it down to that. We were slack tonight, and there's no excuses for it. But look, we got a good point. Any point for us and any result against any team is a good point. So we'll take it. We're happy.
William came on, and obviously he turned a few defenders inside out after he came on. I was very lucky to see his effort come off the crossbar and flash wide, and then he turned provider obviously for Sean McSweeney's goal.
Yeah, look, Willie has been, excellent. He's been an excellent impact sub for us in particular when the game opens up. He's really, really good. He's a real handful. You can see there again tonight. And I think when he comes off the bench, he causes, he got a good half an hour tonight, and he causes teams problems. And it was a great effort off the crossbar as well, where he left him for dead. So he's great to watch. He's exciting. He gives the crowd something to cheer about as well. I thought Joel was very good as well. In the first half, he creates a lot as well, and he gave the crowd something to shout about as well. So we have those type of players. But look, as a group, the boys have been excellent, and they're a great bunch of lads to work with, and we have to be happy with them.
I suppose now that this game is done and dusted, Tommy, I suppose a lot of the interest in terms of sport will switch to Sunday in the All-Ireland hurling final. I'm sure, as someone who's a keen sports person yourself, I'm sure you'll be glued to it, or maybe you'll get a chance to go to it. Or
yeah, I won't get a chance to go to it, unfortunately. I won't get a ticket, but you know, I wish him all the best. They're a great side. You know, we had Keane Lynch in with us in Emerging Talent a number of years back. He was an excellent soccer player as well. You know, I wouldn't really know much of the other lads, but I know Keane very well, and he's a gentleman as well. So look, we wish him all the best, and you know, I think it'll be a tough game. You know, I think people, you know, expect the expectations gone up obviously with the Limerick senior hurlers as well, but you know, you get nothing easy in high level sport like that, so it'll be a tough game, but I think they have what it takes to come through.
You know, I suppose the excitement's been building all week, flags, the bunting, you know, unlike say December where people couldn't go to it. You know, it was the middle of winter, but having the All-Ireland at this time and the fact that 40,000 were able to go, there is that level of buzz around, isn't there, around the game?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Look, and I'm living in 6 Mile Bridge, which is a clear hurling stronghold, so you know, I'll have the flags up, and you know, I know they'll be supporting us, our near neighbours. You know, they'll definitely be supporting us up on the bridge anyway, so we're looking forward to it.